What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at record breaker Oscar, and obviously this is, or I say obviously, this is the 150th review. We are absolutely smashing it. We are 2 months into the game, I believe. It's just about end of November, so it's just incredible that we've already managed to get to 150. We will keep smashing it. I know it's kind of a little bit kind of like tailgating at the moment, just because there isn't a huge amount of promo teams. We've got Team of the Weeks coming out, we've got Gold Rares still coming out, Icons, obviously any new ones, and we've had quite a lot that I'm trying to work my way through, but obviously we are still trying to just catch up really with it. There's so many cards coming around, and I want to try and get as many done as possible. Oscar was a lucky one because I did want to complete him, but it was just getting around to buying basically, and luckily we managed to get him an 81 double. So I have now got an Oscar untradeable, and he does complete a cracking link. So if you want to have a look at that link, wait until the end of the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into the Oscar review. So with Oscar, he is a 4-star skiller, 3-star weak foot, right footed, standing at 5'10" with a high work rate. He is obviously quite a lean build, if anything, 29 years old in the Chinese league. He was the Chelsea man, and as we'll see in the generations, being 29, pretty much I think he was in from the start, probably like FIFA 12, FIFA 13 I want to say. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of generation he's got, but obviously he has had kind of like a different team career as such. Pace is average, I'd say. 89 acceleration is always nice, but only 79 sprint speed. We've got the 84 on the shooting, predominantly volleys and penalties being high to low 70s are bringing the whole kind of overall down. He doesn't have bad shooting whatsoever. Passing is obviously his best trait, and pretty much straight alongside it is his dribbling at 87. Cracking stats throughout for him. Very nice cam, and I've always had a little bit of a soft spot for Oscar. His team of the season has always been an interesting one, a really nice, small, very well kind of like balanced agility cam, and I've always liked that with him. He's not necessarily the greatest scorer of the game, but in terms of passing, dribbling, and just overall being a nuisance in the opponent's defense, I absolutely love him for that. Stamina's good, jumping's good, which, how tall was he? 5'10", so he's not even a small player, to be honest with you. No strength whatsoever, obviously being quite a he is a very small frame. You don't want to be going head to head with people. You want to be passing and moving with him, even a few little skill moves here, there and everywhere. He is a 4-star, so that's not bad at all. Weak foot, unfortunately, but I think a lot of people are 3-star this year. It seems to be that I'm coming to review a hell of a lot of 3-stars, and that could be a coincidence that it just so happens that the people I'm picking are not quite the 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, but there is a hell of a lot more people with the 3-star weak foot as well. So I don't think it matters heavily too much at this point in the game, unless you are going for like top 200 at the very minimum. Then obviously you need the best of the best. Oscar's more of a kind of a fun player. You've got to link him with Brazilians, or obviously there is other players that we will look at the end of the review. Nearly said them, but you'll definitely know who they are. They are more special cards, which is always great to see, and I believe all of them are in the Chinese league as well. But let's get into the gameplay and see what Oscar did. So going into the gameplay with him then, we did play quite a few matches. Straight away off the bat, going for a offside goal, if anything. Nice little chip. I just thought I'd include it. It's quite a nice one. And we do have the weirdest goal coming in these gameplay. It is one of them EA goals that you just can't even seem to comprehend how he managed to get it in, but we will see that in a second. But in general, he played well. Like I say, he's very good at the agile stuff, decent on the ball in terms of kind of like moving his feet left to right and really kind of going around players. We see the assist, we see goals, we see dribbling. He's got all of it in a very nice package in terms of a cam, and he's very much like a Bruno. We see a lovely like kind of shimmy away from the guy, then he goes through his legs, brings it for the McGeady spin, and then unfortunately doesn't manage to find that finish on a left foot. Would have been absolutely cracking, but unfortunately he is right footed with only the 3-star, so it does make sense. But he did manage to score a few goals for me, got a couple of assists as we see here, managed to get the little I can't remember what that skill move is, but gets the little chip goal, and he's obviously done quite good for me. I think his kind of lack of strength, this is it. How on earth did that go in? like, honestly, how did I'd been absolutely fuming if that was me. It comes off the defender, hits the keeper, hits the post, hits the defender, and then Oscar's there to chip it in. And then we see here, was going to get it straight to Oscar, but unfortunately he did absolutely nail me. Still didn't get a red card, and I had been playing this match with 2 red cards since pretty much the 25th minute, managing to still get the lead on it, and this was kind of like a seal the deal at 5-2. Oscar just burying it away, and there's nothing more to say about him. He scores goals, he assists, he's got nice dribbling. I think strength lets him down, weak foot lets him down, and really that's about it with him. I think other than maybe his league links, which obviously, as we're going to discuss, isn't that bad either, to be honest. The Brazil is always nice. That pretty much opens the door for quite a few players going forward into special cards. But we do have Texarian, we have Talisca, we have Paulinho. There is so many really nice Chinese league Brazilians, and that is always a credit. Obviously Talisca was an SBC, so you had to have done that. Inform is Paulinho, and then Rule Breaker, which is just you can go buy him, is Texarian. So there is a nice kind of like, it's almost like a quad now. It's not, it used to be a trio with the free bar from Oscar. Now we've got him in there. I've thrown Tyson into the road to the final because he's going to need Brazilian links more than anything for his link to get into the team. You could go with Tellez at the left back, Tyson, and then Oscar, and you've got that nice little trio there as well. You could also go Paulinho, and the Brazilian squad is looking quite nice. We're seeing a lot more Chinese league Brazilians actually coming through with some good cards, and hopefully with Jesus' road to the final, Neymar getting informs, and obviously anyone else, Alan's got a one to watch. There's plenty of Brazilians that can go forward with this. But if we are looking at his overall then, so generation first, we'll have a look. What year did he actually come into this game? FIFA 10, wow. Bronze 63 Cam Oscar, 69, 77, moved to Chelsea in FIFA 13, then getting 2 informs in 14, an inform in 15 and 16, nothing in 17, and that is when obviously he decided to kind of move ship, and he went to into the Chinese league to finish off his season, managing to get back-to-back team of the seasons. Obviously it's a little bit easier in the off leagues when you're not necessarily a rubbish player, but someone who's kind of like seeing out of his career, still managing to do little bits and bobs. But he has managed to get an 86 already, which is absolutely incredible. Obviously we probably will get a team of the season from him, more than likely, and then that Brazilian kind of like trio hits absolutely the next level. If we could get Texarian, Paulinho, Oscar, and then another player, I'm trying to think who the other player is, Paulinho, Talisca, Oscar, and Texarian, all team of the seasons, that is going to be one hell of a link for team of the season. In terms of other Brazilian links, we have the icons, obviously. Neymar, Alisson, Casemiro is kind of hit and miss. We'll need a few informs to make him more usable. Same with Fabinho, really. Firmino you could use on the off chance. Rule Breaker Costa. We've got SBC Sandro. And really that's probably about it, other than the links he's normally got. And in terms of what he is with a chemistry style, which is going to be Hunter, obviously gets his shooting up quite nicely, turns him into a 90 cam from 86. Absolutely cracking stuff. 99 acceleration with the 89 sprint speed. He gets practically 90 shooting on the overall, and just is a very, very nice player to play with. 74,000 is what he is at the moment. He was 70,000 as recording this video. I've given him an 8 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think of Oscar. I quite enjoyed him. Not quite FUT Champs material, but definitely super sub at the very minimum in my opinion. But apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.